Hey guys, we're gonna be playing some League today. Let's get right into it. No need for a real long intro. We're gonna be doing arena mode because it is a temporary game mode, but it is, in my opinion, the most fun game mode in League, even better than Summoner's Rift, which, yeah, that's saying something because that's the original game. But yeah, I personally, when arena does come around, I really enjoy playing top lane characters in it, just because I'm a top main, so I'm decent with a lot of them. I know that there are some that aren't good choices in arena, and some that are a bit too strong in arena, Mundo. But yeah, I just sort of play whatever I feel like at the time. Not always top laners though, even though I do really enjoy it. I sometimes have played like a Kha'Zix or, you know, other stuff such as that. But yeah, the other good thing is relatively short queue times, at least compared to Summoner's Rift. At this time of day, that's a pretty good queue time for any game mode, really. Now, as for a ban, let's wait and see what other people pick. There's a couple characters I like to ban, so I'd rather see if someone else is going to get any of them. I'm glad that Hui got banned. I think he's a bit too strong. Well, if no one's gonna ban her. Yeah, Morgana in this, ooh, that is painful to fight, especially I can't talk, if she gets Spell Wake. I'll start with Set. Got a nice, simple game in. But yeah, Morgana with Spell Wake is awful. Honestly, a lot of characters with Spell Wake are awful because it's a very, very strong augment if you have any form of ranged CC. So like Brand as well is just oof. To a certain extent, Lilia. I just say that because I see her there to a certain extent, although she doesn't have ranged CC except for her ult. But it can be pretty bad if an enemy has Spell Wake and also has some form of CC in addition to whoever has Spell Wake, because you don't need to be the one doing the stun. Okay, so the Ornn and K'Sante team is going to be an issue with their tankiness, and the Lilia Lee Sin team is going to be an interesting matchup, we'll say. But doesn't look too bad. Got a Kai'Sa with me, which isn't bad in this game mode. I've seen some Kai'Sas do pretty well. It's not probably the absolute best ADC in this game mode, but I definitely don't think it's like a loss just off the bat for picking that character. Draven's a loss. I'm sorry, but like you can't catch his axes in this game mode. It's just way too much stuff going on. So yeah. But this team is going to be very burst heavy with the Pantheon. Pantheon always is just so burst heavy, and it's even worse in arena because he doesn't even fall off. This team, I'm wondering if Nasus is going AP, just so that way they have a mixture of two types of damage, you know, an AP and an AD, or if they're just going to both go AD. Either way, it's going to be very hard for me to deal much damage because, you know, Nasus can wither me. So hopefully he withers the Kai'Sa instead, and then I can just stun them both with my E and ult the Nasus away and etc. Right off the bat, Shrink Ray, yes. Absolutely. Gonna get the Guardian's Hammer. I'm gonna go for Berserkers. Set's one of the characters in this game mode that has no recommended items. For some reason, there's just no suggested items for, like, a very large amount of characters. Not sure exactly how many, but a very large amount. Tom Kench doesn't have any. I'm not sure Mundo has any. Very, very strange. I think Kha'Zix doesn't have any. All in all, feels it's kind of freeing not having any recommended items though. Now the Kindred is juicing. That is an interesting round one choice. Also, Pantheon didn't buy any items at all. Ah, crap. I was trying to go in and... Okay, at least I got him. Well, she got him, but at least he's dead. Now, the juicing is definitely not ideal. Yeah, that's not a good situation there. If my flash E had hit the Pantheon earlier, we would have been perfectly fine, but he jumped onto the Kai'Sa right as I flashed in. That's just bad timing. Very bad timing. If I could have even just kept my flash, we could have been in a much better situation. At Tristanic, I don't think she's gonna live. Yeah, I'm not sure why the Lilia flashed though. As I was saying, that was just really bad timing. If I had waited a second to flash, then I would have seen he wasn't going to be there anymore, and I wouldn't have done it in the first place. Would have been able to keep my flash, could have chased him down, would have probably still ended up with the same situation, but I would have been able to do more damage to Kindred, and then Kai'Sa may have been able to actually just kill Kindred outright without just respawning me. Because the only reason she wasn't able to fight Kindred there is because of the juice. Wait a minute. I just noticed my stream cut out. My stream is just black screen right now. Okay, well, I will... Shit, I'm in the middle of a round right now. I don't know how long it's been going. Has my stream just not been working, period? Okay, well, once this round is done... I'm very sorry for the awful visuals. Okay, what is happening with League? There we go. Why did that not work? Why was... Okay. Well, the stream got fucked, I guess, for the first little bit. I'm not sure what was going on there exactly. I am really sorry for the first couple rounds. I should have noticed that. I should have looked over at my second monitor and actually, like, mentally comprehended the black screen. I don't know why I didn't. That is me just being an idiot. Sorry for that. Here's what we've currently got going on. I've got Shrink Ray. She's got Twice Thrice. Sorry. I'm still new to this whole streaming thing, and I don't have anyone in chat who, you know, would have been able to say I was screwing it up. Yeah, 4.3 seconds of CC there. I couldn't really move. The Cassante Ornn combo is terrible because of the negative tenacity from Ornn plus Cassante's constant CC. Yeesh. Anyway, but yes, sorry again for messing up the timing like that. Not timing, the visuals like that. Okay, we still won that. Whew. Starting item, gotta get Borg. There's way too many tanks. Just an insane amount of tanks in this game mode. I'm also gonna have to, at some point, get Thornmail because of the healing groups. Well, group singular. I mean, I guess Cassante does heal, but I namely mean, Briar and funny little snowball boy Nunu. I think I'll buy an anvil. I'll take the magic resist. Makes up for the fact that I didn't have that much, but now I've, you know, got a little. Okay. We definitely don't want to fight Gnar in Mega Gnar mode, so hopefully we can go in as soon as possible, and I just walked into that. Thought that W would hit. At least I killed him anyway. Whoops. I didn't aim lower because I thought he was gonna jump on top of her, but I guess he was smart enough to not do that. Or just slow enough because he didn't have his jump or something. Yeah, that Lilia... And... I can't think of his name. Wait a second. Twice, thrice? Oh, cool. I'm gonna re-roll that. Yep. I'll get Heartsteel. Ethereal weapon, ooh, your abilities apply on hit effect. That's nice. Nice pick, Kaisa. I guess I'm going Heartsteel this game because, I mean, if you're set and you get offered the Heartsteel quest, you take that shit. Holy shit. It doesn't matter if you're not building it originally. You take it. Oh my gosh, this Pike. I'm just gonna have to leave her so I can get some health, otherwise I won't be able to help at all. Oh, and she got the teleporter, thank goodness. She's not shape-shifted anymore. Just taking her out of the ring. Okay, well, Heartsteel time. This will be pretty good on set. The whole reason why I said that is because his maximum grit is based off of his max health. So, you know, 50% of his max health. So every single stack of this Heartsteel, half of that, it just goes into straight damage. Very nice. It does mean we're probably going to end up getting Titanic as well, because we're going to have a big, and I mean big, health bar. So I will either get that or Sterix next. It's kind of a hard choice between the two. They're both quite good. And I mean, Black Cleaver might also be a good choice, but I have a limited amount of items here. Have to make the choice between those. Titanic is just too good to pass up. Now you can stack your Heartsteel off of the set here, but... Okay, I did manage to do it there. Yeah, that Tristana was just able to melt me. I was trying to keep Gnosis doing very little damage so that the Kaisa could kill him, but his Wither just ruined us. I get some attack speed. And ability haste. Tenacity might be the right play with that Cassante and Ornn team. But I'm going to go with attack speed instead, simply because I've got Bork and I'm going to have Titanic, and Titanic is pretty nice with the attack speed. I think I'll get Titanic next. Okay, this team has not lost, like, at all, so we gotta be very careful, because they're just so strong. I've messed up my flash there. Nice. Doesn't matter if you go without losing if I can get on top of you and shrink you. Ooh, Mystic Punch. Okay, Mystic Punch on set is insane. Genuinely insane. Not Hullbreaker. Where's Titanic? There it is. Okay. We just got handed a very, very nice augment. Now, Pantheon has Earthquake, which will make us lose. Kaisa, which augment you picking? You gotta... Okay, yeah, Symphony of War, that's a real good one for you. We gotta focus Pantheon here. And that's why we needed to focus Pantheon. He just spell wakes and... Or not spell wakes, whatever. Earthquakes. And we lose. That is such a strong combo. Especially with him going over and then stunning me. Yeah, oof. Because you can see, he did more damage with the Earthquake than with anything else. It was literally about half my health bar was just from that. That's sad. Hopefully some other teams can beat them, because I'm not sure we'll ever really be able to that well. Okay, last item. I'm either getting Sterix or Black Cleaver. I'm probably going to go Sterix just because I should be doing good true damage with my W, assuming I hit it right. So I don't think I need the armor reduction. Obviously, it would be nice to have it, but I'm not getting rid of anything else for it. Now, she went with getting Mirage Blade. Okay. That's pretty good. But yeah, with this Titanic, I can do some pretty good basics, and because I have Mystic Punch, that's just a no-brainer. Didn't really get to show off how strong it is last round due to the CC. Ah, I couldn't W in time. The healing is just so strong. Yeah, we lose this one too. That was just way too much healing. I will say, one thing I do dislike about this game mode is the fact that Nunu can Hourglass and still respawn while Hourglass. That was not really fair in my opinion. You shouldn't be able to just make yourself immortal and respawn your teammate. Especially because it just gives a massive benefit to AP, but not AD, because I'm pretty sure that Guardian Angel doesn't give that effect. I'm pretty, yeah, because like you're considered dead and not dying. So that's just a straight up, if you play AP, you get an advantage, which is a bit upsetting. Combine that with Mark's Mage, and frankly, this game mode, I'm not gonna say it's obviously not like AP heavy, but it's got two really big bonuses to being AP. Okay, yeah, I think this team could take out the Pantheon. Not sure why she left her ult early there, but I'm glad she did. Hey, is the healing team giving you guys a bit of trouble? Yeah, I want that Thorn Mail, but now it's a bit too late. I really wanted Sterix, but I think I just need to go Thorn Mail. We'll get some tenacity for this Nasus.
At most tourneys, the fighters get money after they win the whole thing. Here, we do things.
14% tenacity. That's not the best, but it'll do. I still haven't gotten my Heartsteel thing. If I get one more stack, then my health bar is going to get huge. I'm currently at 1671 damage with my W, and we'll see what that goes to once I get a stack. Obviously, I'm not going to check it in the middle of the fight, but... Crap. Oh, and she's right there. Well, it goes up to 2204. Sadly, Nasus really does ruin both me and Kaisa, so we had no real chance there unless we both were fighting the same target, and because Tristana can jump on top of Kaisa, that was just not a good situation, because... Eesh. Not to underplay Nasus's damage, but like, yeah, I have Shrink Ray, I can make Nasus do not a lot of damage, but Tristana can just get away. A damn shame, I never even got to really show off how good Heartsteel can be. On set, oh well. Let's see, what do I want to play this time? I'm thinking maybe Scion, go for a big health bar. Perhaps. If no one bans Morgana, I'm gonna do it.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Scion. Just go for a massive health bar. Hopefully we'll get Steal Your Heart quest again. I might have to re-roll as much as I can. It is a gold augment, so if I get really unlucky and only silver or prismatic augments show up for the first two, then I can't get it. It is a bit of a risk. I do wish that you could downgrade augment tiers, but I also don't think I'd ever end up doing it, if I'm being honest. Although Steal Your Heart is a really nice quest, I probably would never go from prismatic to gold just with a chance at that. Unless they made it, I guess maybe they could change it so that if you're supposed to get a prismatic, you can downgrade to a gold, but you get to pick the gold. But that just feels a bit too overpowered then, because you can get the exact gold you want. No, I don't think there's really a balanced way to do it. It's pretty much just a case of you gotta hope you get a gold augment, because any other way you could balance it wouldn't be balanced. People would just never go for prismatics unless they get offered the exact prismatic they want. So, teams we're fighting this time around, we've got 2 different poppies. So, that's gonna be great. Also, both the poppies are building with late game characters, Skarner and Shaco. They're both probably planning to just wait out the timer, which is not the best for us. When I play Poppy, don't get me wrong, I will do the ult you into the ring method if I have the chance, but I'm not gonna like plan on it. Starting off with a silver augment, so I only got 1 chance for that Heartsteel quest. I'll go for buff buddies. Okay, warm-up routine on Eve. So yeah, I definitely want her to stack up as much of that as possible. Her getting an insane damage buff is, of course, insane. We are starting fighting an Udyr and a Rammus, which... that one's going to be awful in the late game, too. Have to stop that Rammus. Ah, shit. I mistimed my flash. I meant to flash back. Okay, I got Rammus low. Yeah, I meant to flash over here and then Q. Okay. There's a massive amount of AD this game. There's a couple AP, but a massive amount of AD, so I'm getting plated. Yeah, because I meant to flash backwards and then Q forwards, but instead I did both forwards. It's very hard to get the timing right, but I needed to do it as fast as possible so that I could charge it up for as long as possible. And then hopefully either get a stun or a good slow on them so I could get away, heal up at the plant. But I couldn't do that. Now here's a late game team, so we gotta be ready for this. Okay, good, she's dead. Whew. Okay, that was a close one. Flesh Eaters, whatever. I think I want Turbo Chem Tank or Force of Entropy here. I think I'll go for Force of Entropy. Hopefully I can get some Critical Strike Anvils. The stat bonuses for Critical Strike are amazing when you get Critical Strike Prismatics. Then you don't have to waste any of your gold on buying crit items. You can just have 100% crit chance, 0 crit items other than whatever it is that you actually are using, like Force of Entropy here. And obviously I don't need 100% crit chance, but that would be ideal. Now Eve got the Det Orb. That is a pretty good one. Tried to help her as much as I could, but Poppy's W does kind of ruin me. Okay, good. Oh, not good. Okay, I can get res, but she can't res her ally, so this is a very good situation. Ah, I shouldn't have charged it for so long. It's okay though. We can still pull this out, especially if we get the right. I'm gonna be building mostly armor, so I'm gonna get some magic resist. As I was saying, especially if we get the Heartsteel quest. Okay, we're doing decent. I mean, we are near the bottom of the leaderboard, but we're still doing decent in terms of, like, you know, we're both scaling champs, right? Eve early on is bad. Scion early on is really bad. So, the fact that we have any wins under our belt is, frankly, still pretty good. Now, this one, this is why I got the magic resist. Okay, he's gonna res his ally now. Oh, not quite though. Eve got him. Nice work. Oh, yeah, see, no Heartsteel. Okay. Well, Courage of the Colossus is pretty good as well. Oh, they just surrendered. However, I'm greedy, and I want something even better. Orbital Laser is really nice. So it takes 2.5 seconds before it does the damage. However, my ult stuns for a minimum of 0.75 seconds, and then my Q can, once I charge it for 1 second, stun them for another 1.75. So I just have to time this perfectly. Okay. Kane ulting kind of ruined my whole plan there, but we still did it. Did Poppy just walk out of the ring there? Well, you know what? They won anyway, so I guess you can't fault the strat. Okay, next up, probably Thornmail. We do have a bye here because we're supposed to fight the people who surrendered. So, I mean, makes things easier. So yeah, if I can hit the orbital laser's initial damage, the 20% max health true damage is... yeah. Let's see this Shaco Poppy team. Neither of these teams have lost any health currently. Well, looks like the Poppy team might pull it out. Because Shaco is getting destroyed. Yeah, okay, never mind. I thought it was fine, and then Shaco just got melted like that. That does not seem like a good time to use your R, Poppy, but I won't judge. Sure, your Shaco ally will, but I won't. Oh, and the Jhin shooting really didn't help them. This fight is still going on. Yeah, there's no way that was going any different. Critical shard, yes. Remember, we need to get as close to 100% crit chance as we can for this Force of Entropy. The increased duration on my stuns is so good. Because then if I R, even if it's at point blank range, it'll still be more than just that 0.75 seconds. And then, of course, my Q. Because with my Q it fully stacked, it'll be close to 3 seconds straight of knockup. Okay. That was a bit scuffed, but it worked. I like how Scion's critical is just him using his foot instead of his axe. You'd think that hitting someone with a gigantic axe would be more of a critical hit than a kick. Attack speed isn't that good. Infernal Soul isn't that good. Gaining 20% crit chance, honestly, yeah. I'm just taking that for the crit chance. It's obviously not that useful for me, but I want the crit chance. Speaking of which, can we get more crit chance? No, but we could get some lethality or some ability haste. I want the lethality. But yeah, we're at 67% crit chance, so 2 out of 3 of my stuns will be extra duration. That's pretty nice. Okay, I whiffed that ult, but I really just wanted to try and get him stuck on the lily pad there. Next item. Maybe Jack Show or Sunfire. Now I could get Knight's Vow instead, but I'm not gonna do that. But I could get it just to help the Evelyn stay alive, because Eve is a bit squishy at times. Although admittedly my Eve has not really had much trouble with squishiness. She's doing insane damage. But it still might be nice for her. Okay, she got the Decapitator. Wow, okay, yeah, she's gonna instant kill with her ult, basically, huh? Excuse me. I wish I could move there. Well, at least I killed him for the gold. Yeah, that just was not a great situation. A Poppy was constantly on the Eve, and she was not able to get away. They can just get on top of you and never leave you alone. Take the 2 random shards. Did I get any more crit chance? Still 16.8. Okay. I'm gonna get more crit chance. Okay. 80%. I just need a little more, just 20 more percent. So I might use all of my rerolls just to get that 20% crit chance next time I get enough money. Because that would be worth it, just to get it to me 100% chance. Because that'll just make all my stuns stronger. Nice! Whew, that hyper powerful ult coming in clutch.
Noxus suffers no cowards. Die and be silent.
Okay. Last item. The Shaco is building AP, so actually may be worth it. Although the Unending Despair could also... you know what? I'm getting Knight's Vow. Okay, let's see if we can beat the Rammus and Udyr. No. Never mind. Shaco and Poppy. I paid attention.
Only cowards fear death.
Ah. Yeah, I got stunned for so long there in the corner. 4 seconds straight of just being held there. And it didn't help that Shaco was able to ult, create a clone, and then ult and create another one while the first one was still alive. There were 3 of them. Does he have No, he didn't even have the ability that lets you redo your ult. He just had that much ability haste. Fuck, man, that's upsetting. We were doing so well there, and I really think we could have won that. You know what? I will be honest, though. If I had the Heartsteel quest, I think we would have won that. Because if I had the Heartsteel quest, I could have gone Titanic instead, and I could have done actual damage. I would have gotten that instead of Knight's Vow, and I think I could have been the difference maker against that Shaco, because he would have died instead of just getting low. Oh well. It's a for fun game mode, no use crying over spoiled milk, especially because we still got 3rd place. Who next? Who do I want to play as now? There's so many fun options in this game mode. Okay, I'm having a Darius for my ally. Well, in that case, I want something that'll complement him. He's gonna have good execute, so I don't need an execute, although 2 executes isn't bad. I think if I go Alawi, I think he can stack up his bleed on the clone and then get it to 5 stacks and get his passive procced. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he can. So I will go Alawi just for the sake of giving him a clone to fight. Or soul or whatever. Because that would be quite useful for him. If I notice him attacking it, I'll even stop so that he can get to 5 stacks before it dies.
I'm not big on sermons. Broken bones.
Now I do see those 2 Alistairs. Ugh. That's gonna be a lot of CC. Alistair is such a hard CCing character. You know, he's got his Q, he's got his W, he's got his E. It's literally every one of his basic abilities is just CC. And if he gets the back to the basics augment, ooh boy. Hi Mordekaiser. You are gonna be an issue for me. But not for Darius. Unless he is not good with RNG. You know, if he gets pretty bad augments, then maybe he will. Okay. The Set Veigar team is going to be terrible to fight. Veigar will put down an Ian and Set just gets a 100% chance hit W. If he's smart, at least. Even if it doesn't hit in the true damage area, it'll still be a 100% hit, because even if I don't get stunned, I'm stuck in that little AoE and he just presses W. 20% Omnivamp right off the bat. Okay, yeah. That's... yeah.
Today's items courtesy of our vastly handsome, ultra-magnanimous, and hopelessly romantic patron.
I don't want you to fail. I want you to learn.
Okay. We can't milk those. I'm glad we're fighting them more early to get him out of the way before he has his ult. See, now he's already at 5 stacks on both of them.
I value truth and barbecue.
Yeah, the fact that that works is just busted strong in this. Having a Darius pretty much permanently at max stacks. I mean, he's not literally permanently there, but like, it's gonna be really hard for him to not hit max stacks. Oh, bye, Alistair. Okay. There's a lot of AP in this game, so I will go Merc Treads. Plus Alistair. Although admittedly, Alistair stuff isn't stopped by the tenacity. Now, since we're in Arena, Sundered Sky isn't as useful. I'm thinking Black Cleaver. I'm gonna be more of like a support to this Darius, basically. A support Alawi.
Fight and die quick.
That is why Alawi Darius is supreme. Holy crap, they couldn't do anything there. They were two extremely mobile champs and it didn't matter. Oh, Set. Come on, man. I don't really want the Set Vygar to do that well, but I really don't want the Shaco Alistair to do well. I'd rather fight the Set Vygar. That was a good E on Set before he died. That was a bad situation for Vygar, though. Ooh. Nice. Oh, nice, Vygar. None of these are very good. I am gonna reroll it. Ooh. These are both quite good. I think I'll go with the Shield of Molten Stone. Well, I'm definitely building armor this game then, even though there is a lot of AP, just so I can get that block chance a little higher. But I'm not gonna ignore MR. Obviously, MR is still important even if you do have this item. Especially with all the AP there is. Yeah, that wasn't ideal. The Set hitting his perfect W with that flash. Yep, like Darius said. Sadly, that's just how it be. If he's willing to burn a flash, then he can easily beat us. I don't think this Mord can win this. The Karma just has way too much shielding. Yeah, he lost. There's no way he's winning this. That's that's gonna be annoying to fight. Okay. Change of plans from the Black Cleaver. I'm gonna get Thornmail. 11% block chance. That's pretty good. I think I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get too many armor items. Most I'd get more would be Deadman's. Or Guardian or Death Stance. One of those three. I'm not getting more than one. With the Thornmail, I wanted that because of the healing from all the Alistairs, and the Belveth, and the Mordekaiser. Karma gets shielding, not healing, but, you know, whatever. Point is, it's just way too much healing for me to not grab a Thornmail when I need armor anyway. Damn, I missed that. Nice work, Darius. Erosion. Well, Ultimate Unstoppable is not that useful for me, but Erosion. Yeah. That one's pretty good. Especially to help my ally, because like I said, I'd be kind of more of a support than anything else. The Erosion helps even more with that. And he got Guerrilla Warfare. Ooh, that's an interesting strat. There we go. This doesn't take any damage? Okay, that was weird. Bye, Alistair. Yeah, I think the last item I'll get now is Death Stance. No more armor items. Everything else would be something else. I could do Hellfire Hatchet. I'll get more Omnivamp and healing then. The Omnivamp and healing is quite nice because the Omnivamp, unlike Lifesteal, it actually benefits from the tentacles, which means I'm healing from the tentacles from my passive as well as healing from the tentacles from just Omnivamp healing it. Okay, come on. Okay, no shielding will save you from that. I will take the free armor because that just makes my block chance better. Whew. Okay, next up we're fighting a Vayne, which is going to really destroy us, especially the fact that it's a Vayne with an Alistair, and they've got the clothesline. The flashbang mirror image on her is gonna be awful. That and the tank it or leave it on Alistair, oof. Yeah, sadly Vayne just does a million true damage because she's Vayne, so can't really do anything there. And I was trying to focus Alistair because once he's dead I can at least fight her. Whereas when he's alive, she has so much dodging and he has so much CC, you just can't get on top of her. The peel would be ludicrous. So despite the fact that he's the tank, I'm sort of just forced to prioritize him because otherwise I just would be doing nothing. Better to do damage to someone who takes very little damage and to not do damage to anyone, I guess. Slow cooker, yep. Okay. We get a buy round this time. Nice and easy. Let's watch this Alistair Vayne, who I'm not sure how they could ever lose except for this karma maybe. Let's go Karma. We can beat the Karma and Graves. We can't really beat the Alistair and Vayne, no matter how much we scale. Nice. Great. Wonderful. That's sarcasm. Ah, crap. That was like our only chance at beating them, is by having someone else do it. Okay, let's get Hellfire. We'll have even more burn, too. Let's get some stat ups. Ability haste. I think I'll end with Sterix to deal with the Vayne, because, jeez. It'll at least give me some tankiness that she can't get rid of, because it's tankiness in the form of a shield that appears when I'm low. So, not the kind that I have to worry about. Gotta love percent max health true damage. Okay. Fuck, I got hit by that. Ah, man. That Vigar having recursion, or Eureka even. Oh my gosh, he's just never-ending W's. The amount I healed there, though. Okay, I got some AD and some ability haste, I guess. Or I already had it, ability haste. Did I get just even more Omnivamp or something, or more armor? Or is it just 280? I don't know. I'll get 2 more random ones. Oh, that's definitely more armor and some tenacity. Okay, thankfully this is the one team left that I think we have the easiest time with. Not an easy time, but like the least difficult time. Still not the easiest in the world. Yeah, I got shredded when I whiffed that first E, and now we're gonna lose. Oh, maybe not. That sleep. If that sleep hadn't gone through, I think we would have won that. Because I just couldn't W there. Oh well. It was close though. It was very close. If I hadn't whiffed my E, I think that was a very winnable situation. But I mean, that's kind of Alawi, isn't it? If you whiff your E, you lose. Looks like we got a lot of people who are just not accepting. There we go. Next up, I'm thinking a Briar game. I think that could be enjoyable. No Alistair? Oh, no Brand? I am fine with both of those bans. I don't like either of those characters. Now, Briar's a very risky character in this game mode for 2 big reasons. One, you can't pick who you target. To a certain extent, you can, but you can't change targets unless they, you know, just one of them rushes away and the other stays close, which means if you don't have your Q up to chase after anyone who's running away, you might end up just hitting a tank over and over and over again and never actually doing any damage. or even like a Rammus or something like that. Obviously, you can just use your E to avoid it, but that still lets the other person get away. And it also means now if you're Eing right after you W, you've got no damage anymore. You know, all your damage is from your W. So in Arena, it's especially risky. In normal games, assuming people didn't pick like a tank in a role other than top, you can probably melt, you know, 3 or 4 different ones, depending on how tanky the support is. But in Arena, it's just a case of like, you may not have any chance because of that, you know, just picking the wrong person. Because like that Yi and that Yi and a Mumu that were covered up on my head. There's a Yi and a Mumu, by the way. I'll just be stuck attacking a Mumu, even if I was prioritizing Yi, because he'll go untargetable, and then I'm gonna be prioritizing a Mumu, and then even when he's targetable again, it won't matter. So that'll be upsetting. And then obviously Rammus is, well, Rammus. That's a hard counter of mine. Marks Mage. No, I'm good. Although the 15% lifesteal on critical strikes and gain 20% crit chance could be good, I'm going to reroll. I'm going to reroll again. That's all my rerolls right away. It's not ideal having to use all of them, and if I had known I was going to have to do multiple rerolls, I would have just taken something from the first set of augments. I was assuming I'd get a good one in my second set. But, oh well. I would have taken the crit chance and lifesteal, though, if I had known it was going to take all my rerolls. Because it's not bad, you know? I do most of my damage from auto attacks, so not bad. I didn't think I'd actually live that. I tried to bomb away so he couldn't follow me, and then he followed me anyway because Yi. Well, the Rammus is Rammusing. I'm surprised he got the Guardian's Horn first instead of just some plated if he knew he was fighting 2 AD for the first round. 2 auto-attacking AD at that. I think if he had gone plated, he would have won this, actually. Like, Guardian's not bad on him, obviously, but I would have gotten it second. Okay. Now we're fighting a Heck and a Wukong, so this is gonna be... Well, let's just say it's a good thing that neither of them have their ults yet. Yeah, that's a damn shame. I was hoping I'd be able to do a little bit of there. I should have waited for my E before going in. That's my bad. I went in too early. What's the Darius Victor doing? I haven't said Vector. This is not Despicable Me. I was about to ask why Darius wasn't ulting, and then I remembered that it's level 5 currently. That's a nice play from Darius, though. I'm surprised he managed to live that long. I shouldn't say I'm surprised. He did well, too, to live that long. Bye, Cho'Gath. Yeah, you're not living that. Gain increased heal and shield power, the more health you're missing. Either that or Gale Force, because Fulmination's not good right now on this character. I think I want the Miracle. Because that's just going to make me heal even more health. For every 100 missing health up to 40%, I gain 1%. So, if I can get a big enough health bar, that'll be especially useful. But I would need to get, like, a very large amount of health. Maybe I'll get Goliath. If I get Goliath, I will take it. That augment is very good, especially on this character. But it's pretty much good on all characters. Yeah, sadly, he has Gargoyle, so he takes no damage. That Guardian's Horn and Plated. I should have gone for Lucian there. I meant to hit Lucian with my ult, but... yeah. It's okay, though. We outscale them. Okay, now for some actual items. Always get Eclipse. You just need Eclipse. After that, we'll get Hellfire and Bork. I'm not sure which one in which order, but we need both. Actually, you know what? We're fighting Cho'Gath. I'm getting Bork now. Although Hellfire might be... You know what? Hellfire's the better choice over Bork, I'm gonna say, because of the lethality. Because he's definitely got armor. Yeah, he's got plated. So we're gonna prioritize Senna, but I needed that so I can actually melt him. Oh my goodness, the silence is so bad. I couldn't Q him or W him because of that silence. I'm actually genuinely upset we lost that one, and the entire reason we did is because I walked into that Q from him earlier. Oh wow, stat bonus. That's very little critical, very little attack speed. I think I'll take the crit chance. I mean, crit Briar is not bad. And if I do end up getting an augment in the future that is crit related, it'll be nice to have already started stacking crit chance. Now this is the Rammus game, so I don't think we're winning this one. Oh, I wanted to save her. Yeah. The fucking Jhin literally made us lose that one because Kaisa just got shot by it, and I don't think we're gonna win this. I'm honestly gonna do another Briar game because I think the only reason that this one's going so poorly is because, I'll be honest, Kaisa is not the choice with the Briar. I didn't think it would be this bad, but it's pretty bad. I just don't think Briar can work with an ADC. You need a tank. Thank goodness. And now she just got a massive payout from that Gambler's Blade. That was a good flash. Honestly, I'll just take the magic resist at this point. Because we're about to fight AP zone. So that extra little couple percent might be the deal breaker. Let's get another stat up as well. Ooh, swiftness. Although the movement speed is so much better. It's just so much better being able to move faster. I mean, it doesn't matter against people who have slows, but... Okay. Teemo does ruin me, so... Yeah, see what I mean about Teemo ruining me? Ruins Kaisa too, but thankfully his blind was on cooldown. And that Hellfire helped me a lot too because of the burn. Yeah, that Jhin has just ended so many lives. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. He beat the Rammus somehow.
That's really gonna spice up this fighter's approach.
Okay. If you time it right, you just perma-stun someone with this. Yeah. Whew. Okay, Death's Dance goes hard with this, I think.
Timely croak for Team Grok.
Yeah, the perma-stun is amazing. Obviously, it doesn't actually work permanently because the combo breaker, but still. And we just lost because Lux and because I hit his fucking clone, which is great. Yeah, Kaisa, I'm not gonna lie, you got one shot because you're playing Kaisa in Arena. If you play an ADC in Arena, you get one shot. That's kind of how it works. I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, I don't know why she's surprised that if you play a non-tanky character, you're not gonna be able to tank. To be fair, even in non-arena gameplay, if you play a tank into a Hecarim, or if you play a Kaisa into a Hecarim and a Wukong, you're gonna lose. You know, Wukong support and Hecarim jungle just destroys it. So yeah, I'm gonna do Briar again. This time, let's see if I can have a teammate who doesn't just pick ADC. I'm really not sure why so many people pick ADC in this game mode. Tank and Bruiser and Fighter and Mage and like even supports all do way better than ADC. ADC is like the worst choice, it seems. Marksmen are just terrible. I'm not sure why people insist on picking them. I mean, it is nice being able to just right click and watch as their health bar goes, but your health bar is too busy going in one hit. So, not really sure on that one. I'll take the first pick for him. Okay, now let's see who I'm gonna be fighting against. Tell you what, while we're on this screen, why don't I there we go. So you can see, okay, Smolder. See, now that's an ADC I can understand because he's not really a marksman. I mean, he is, but he's you know, he's in a marksman mage. He's a marks mage. Ha ha ha. That augment would probably go really hard on some characters that are like AP and AD scaling auto attackers. I know I've gotten it on Mordekaiser before and it went pretty fucking hard. If you go AP Mord and you get Marks Mage, you just do so much damage on basics. You don't even have to worry about your abilities. Okay, you guys can see who I'm fighting against. I'm gonna move my camera back now. Just wanted to let you guys see who I'm queuing against, it that way it's not hidden behind my fucking face. Because it's hidden behind my face on both screens as well, is the real kicker. As you can see, like, you know, behind my head. I can click it, I guess. I guess I should just get around to doing that from now on, instead of having to move my face cam. That would probably be smarter, but, I mean, since when am I smart? I mean, come on. Anyway, so I do have a Galio for my ally, which is a very... I mean, depending on the augments and items you get, a very good thing to get. Also, twice thrice. That's pretty good. On hits, applying twice. Doesn't do much at first. However, once I get some on hit items. I could get Ginso's but I don't think it stacks. I'm definitely gonna start with Hellfire or Bork, depending on who I'm fighting. Bork is better for tanks who just have a lot of health, whereas Hellfire is better for when they've got resistances as well, in my opinion. Because of the lethality. Oh, his heal. Nice. If he didn't have that heal there, I would have lived it. Oh, Galio doesn't have an item? Phenomenal Evil Galio hits hard in the late game. In the late game. Early on. Okay, Fiora and Echo. I am so fucking glad we did not fight them round 3. Fiora does have plated. Okay. Let's see if we can take out this Fiora. That was a close one. Thank goodness he taunted that Fiora. If he hadn't there, we would not have won that. Ooh, nice try, Set. Or, I don't know why I said nice try. He did get the kill. Nice try, Tristana, getting away from the Set, and nice job, Set, killing. I wanted to say nice to both of them because they both did well there. Even if the Tristana failed, she almost got out. No. Yes. I won't have much armor, but 47 true damage on hit is not bad at all. Damn, Ezreal hits hard. Yeah. That healing plus the Ezreal's insane damage is too damn much. I think this set has plated. Yeah, he does. So I'm gonna want Hellfire for the lethality. Then I'll get Bork. And then beyond that, I might get Wit's End, because there is some magic damage this game. There's not... There's enough that I want it, but not enough that it's probably a good idea. I do want to get Death's Dance, like, for sure. That is very useful, especially because of the armor it gives me, improving my true damage on hit. Speaking of, true damage on hit to deal with the set will be quite nice. Yeah, see how a tank in a Briar does a lot better than an ADC in a Briar?
When people talk about their first language, why isn't body language at
Sorry, I was just fucking around there. I forgot that I needed to spectate, so there's something on screen to enjoy. Oh, set, that was a good try, but the Ezreal is really just hard to hit. This Nautilus loses. Yeah. Good augment. Dive Bomber, You know what? I don't want any of these. Steal your heart. Yeah. I wish I had gotten the augment that makes me do more damage when I'm low on health, but I'm okay with this. It is going to use up one of my item slots for Heartsteel, which is obviously normally not that good on Briar, but in this circumstance, I think it's an exception. There we go. Thank goodness for my true damage. That shredded that man. Oh, he didn't even have armored. Never mind, that was just percent max health I was doing that was shredding him. God, this Ezreal comp with Sona is so bad to fight. But yeah, I figure getting the Heartsteel quest will be really nice because a lot of the characters that we're having trouble with don't have percent max health damage. Namely, Ezreal doesn't have it. I mean, I'm sure he'll end up getting some, but he doesn't have that much damage against a big health bar that can stick on his ass as well as I can. Obviously, he still can outrun me most of the time, but I can stick to him a lot better than other high health bar characters normally can. So yeah, get that Heartsteel. Maybe if I'm really, really, really lucky, the next thing we will get, the next augment we'll get will be something like the more health you have, the more damage you do or something. But I do think I'll get Titanic now with my Bork. I know I said about wanting Death's Dance, however, I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe I get Death's Dance instead of Bork. Either way, I want Titanic to go with the big health bar I'm gonna have, because dealing 81 physical damage to enemies behind the target and 41 on hit, pretty nice. I'm just kidding. See, this is what I mean when I said you might prioritize the wrong target when you play Briar in this. I couldn't E in time. Yes, 15.66 seconds of CC in that 45-second fight. Literally a third of that fight I was stunned for. That's... oof. Lethality. But yeah, the Titanic right now, it's only doing 44 on hit and 88 to damage behind the target. But once I get this Heartsteel stacked to the point that my quest pops off, and the fact that I've got twice thrice, every third hit I'll basically be doing like actual face melting amounts of damage. Now this team we are kind of fucked against. Set's gonna destroy us because I can't avoid his Qs. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, well, at least we won. Erosion. It was either that or Fallen Aegis. Fallen Aegis is really nice, and honestly would have probably really helped with the fight we're about to do. But Erosion, I just shred tanks now. That Set, who is so strong because he has Thornmail and Plated, and Dragonheart. Let's not forget that. And the Heartsteel, like Galley, each time you immobilize an enemy. Epic. Okay. Whew. And we'll finish it with Sterix. Okay.
Ears have nice very soon.
Okay, she's dead at least. And I got my heart steel stacks, so now my cleave does 180 to enemies behind the target. Oh, even more health. Insane. I now heal for 48% of the damage dealt in my W, plus 317. And oh man, the 48% is already good because that's, you know, just inherent in the ability, but that 5% health, ooh. Woo! Got them, and they're permanently out of the match too. Now I could sell these on hit damage things because I don't really need them anymore. Ooh. Pretty good. Damn it! I don't think we win this guy. These guys just, they take all our punishment. Armor pen isn't bad, I guess. That's just 5% Omnivamp. Guess it's better than nothing. Not ideal at all. Set is such a hard counter to me. And Gragas just, you know, is Gragas. There we go. Ooh, that was close. I think I might need to sell my Hellfire for Borg. I know he's got a lot of armor, but jeez. More Omnivamp is ideal. Keeps me alive longer. I can survive fighting them then. Okay. We do want to prioritize Gragas as much as possible.
Come on, let's get back to the fight. Time for the grand finals.
No! His damn fat ass stomach. Why does it have to stop my stun with his stun? Oh my gosh, it's so aggravating. Well, I hate to end it on a loss, but that is the end of the stream now, because that is when I would normally end it. Anyway, well, despite how that so close, I'm glad we got second place. Second place is not bad. I'm just upset about that. Gragas always getting the stun off. I don't know, is it because of Gragas's hitbox being the way it is? I assume it is, because he's got, like, you know, fat stomach hitbox for his belly hitting you, but his actual hitbox is smaller, so I can't hit him, but he can hit me. Kind of upsetting, but whatever. In the end, we got second place. Can't sniff at that. So, we'll be back with more Arena tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.